tonight's a big night because it's the big fight that we've been waiting for so long. What did they announce this, like 8-9 months ago?
Well, they had to postpone the first one.
Yes. That was supposed to happen July? I think July.
Yeah.
And so he developed some kind of bleeding ulcer. And I guess that is
all good.
Stable now?
I guess so. They were supposed to have all the testing and everything. Texas said the fight was good to go. And then yesterday they were supposed to go through this other testing to make sure it was okay. And
he passed that?
I guess so. I guess the fight's on. They had their little gathering yesterday and, pushed each other around a little bit and had some fun.
Who was the big fight promoter? Is it Bob Arum? Is that, I don't know. He's in his 90s now. He used to promote all the big fights, Muhammad Ali and you name it. He said that this should not be taking place with a man of Mike Tyson's age. Yeah, he's very afraid for Mike Tyson. But I don't know. He looks vicious in the clips we've seen of him training. He looks like
Jake is a young man.
Yeah.
Jake is a young man, big,
powerful,
strong. Yeah.
But there's Mike right there. Looks pretty good for 58 years old.
He does. There's not a lot of us that look like
that. I'm sorry, what?
There's not a lot of us that look like that. Okay. You know what I said.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, Fisher.
Use the plural pronoun there, the us.
You know what I said, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. So, I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to get in the ring with that guy, but frankly, I wouldn't want to get in the ring with either one of them.
I know.
Yeah, they both look like killers right now. Yeah. And there was some excitement at the get-together yesterday, the press conference where they weighed in, and they're almost exactly the same weight. Kind of interesting. They're both at 227 something.
No, 225 to 224. Paul is one weight over, so 226 to 225.
That's not accurate.
But that would be almost exactly the same weight still, though.
It's still very close. Yeah. But here's some of what happened yesterday at the big press conference.
Which one you want? Let's do 15.
Let's just
Clip
start
15.
at the beginning. Clip 15. Yeah, would be a good place to start.
The scuffle.
Oh, little slap there. So is that staged?
I would lean yes until I hear the rest of the story.
I feel like that's just scuffles are planned, right? I don't know that it's the exact slap or the exact reaction is planned, but something has got to happen.
Yeah, play it again.
There has to be something to happen.
So Chris says that he steps on his foot on purpose.
Yeah, he stepped on his toe.
It looks like he really, rewind it again to the beginning. Looks like when he gets up there, he is kind of reaching out with his left leg, like,
Yeah. They talked to Mike after the slap, and he said, that's the quote that I sent you boys this morning. He stepped on my toe.
Yeah.
And the a-hole did that on purpose. Yeah. Something like that.
Because Tyson's just in socks.
Yes.
And Jake Paul's in shoes. So there you go.
So then Jake Paul says, now it's personal. Now
it's personal. Yes.
This time.
Yeah. So now the festivities unfold as we all want them to, viciously. So that's kind of interesting. And that's how many tens of millions of people are going to be watching?
Oh, it's going to be huge.
Especially since if you already have Netflix, you have this fight for free, right?
Well,
you pay the fee for Netflix. What is it, $20?
Sure.
21,
whatever. I feel like it's a lot more than that these days.
Do you know that YouTube Premium, to get rid of the ads that are so obnoxious on YouTube, so if you want to eliminate that for you and your family, it's $30 a month.
Wow.
For YouTube, you're more expensive than Netflix.
Well, that's just to that's just to get rid of the ads.
Yes, right. Just to get rid of the ads. Yeah,
because Netflix has their own ad-driven link now too. They all do.
Yeah,
they all do. That's what they all are driving for. I forget what we have the most. Whatever I pay for Netflix. The last time I looked, I got angry, so I don't look anymore.
Yeah,
because it's you have the most, so more than one screen can be viewed at the same time, and we have now. I've got, instead of sharing my password, I have to pay so someone can share my password, and everything just keeps. They all want more money.
It all skyrockets.
Yeah.
But what really pisses me off, things like Amazon did, where they lure us in.
Yep.
to subscribe to their
there was
service.
never any promise of no ads, Pat. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why I got it in the first place. There's no ads.
That was the whole point.
And so retroactively now I got to pay for ads? That's not what I signed up for. But now you got to pay extra if you don't want the stupid ads.
Right. And I can't tell you how many shows I watch on Prime where I almost break down to pay them. I'm in the middle of it. I'm like, no. I'm going to get...
Because it started out...
Because I love commercials. Personally, I don't mind commercials. I really don't.
What?
We're radio. Are you kidding me?
I know, but that's different. We never said, hey, this was commercial-free broadcasting. Amazon did. Got nothing to say to that, do you? Easter.
I still like commercials.
You right on down.
I like commercials. I don't mind commercials.
They started out with the 10-second thing. Then it was 15. Yeah. Okay, whatever. I can sit here for 15 and wait. Now it's like, okay, this is one of 7 commercials. Yeah. And they're all 30 seconds. You're like into a 2 or 3 minute break now. And it's like network TV.
Oh, yeah, they don't let you fast forward through them.
No.
You can't fast forward through them.
Impossible.
In fact, even on Hulu now, if you haven't seen it, if the algorithm says that you haven't seen it yet on the Hulu Live, you can't fast forward.
And I'll tell you what would be really wrong is if somebody DM'd us with a way to circumvent the ads for free on YouTube or Amazon Prime.
No.
That would be wrong.
Illegal.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Illegal, yes.
You can't. I wouldn't.
I don't know that chewing the fat at theblaze.com would accept that email, but you could try.
Okay, you could try. But it's foolhardy because obviously, even if it did get through, we can't abide it.
No, we cannot.
We can't abide it.
Chewing the fat at theblaze.com would be the email that
and you'd be offended, right?
Accept it.
You'd probably be offended.
Yeah, it would be.
To a certain extent. So, all right. So the big fight anyway tonight, and then there's a big UFC fight tomorrow night. So it's a big weekend.
We got prepped for this fight back during our childhood. Actually,
tomorrow night's BYU. What are we talking about?
Look at that!
Remember that from Nintendo?
Jake Paul versus.
Oh yeah,
that's fantastic.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Man, the hours I spent playing. With the Tyson boxing thing. Jeez, I love that game so much.
We're about to look at it live now.
The key to beating him was to hit him in the stomach a bunch of times and then go to the uppercut.
Got to work the body. Got to work the body.
Body blow. Body blow.
So
body blow.
Is that your advice to Jake Paul?
That's my advice. Okay. Body blow. Well, I don't know. I'm a little concerned about the ulcer thing because they said in the beginning if he gets hit in the stomach, that could cause some kind of chain reaction in his body that would kill him. I don't want to see that happen. But
I don't either, but I'm not going to
turn away.
Watch.
You're not going to not watch because of it? Of course not.
But
that
yesterday,
would be silly.
Mike Tyson was being interviewed by this 14-year-old, 13-year-old girl.
This is awesome.
I want you to judge this interview. Is she a good interview?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Or is Mike kind of like sucky?
All right.
I didn't say that it was awesome. I don't want you to judge. I don't want you to go into it with any kind of
prejudice.
Any kind of prejudice. Just learn. This was just Mike Tyson being interviewed.
Well, in your return to the ring for this fight, you are setting a monumental opportunity for kids my age to see the legend, Mike Tyson, in the ring for the first time. So after such a successful career, what type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Well, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. Legacy doesn't mean nothing. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto.
And certainly he doesn't have an
grabbed
ego.
on the word, so now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die,
to me.
and it's going to be over.
Heavyweight champion.
Who cares about legacy after that?
Mike Tyson.
What a big ego. So I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Okay.
Thank you so much for sharing that. That is something that I have not heard before someone say that as an answer.
Can you really imagine somebody say, I want my legacy to be this way when you're dead? Why do you want somebody, you think somebody really wants to think about you? What's the audacity? I think, I want people to think about me when I'm gone. Who the cares about me when I'm gone? My kids,
Okay.
grandkids.
Oh, thank you.
Whatever.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Who cares about the legacy?
Dude, she just wants to talk about.
I thought they were both great. I think she was a great
they were
reporter,
both
and I
great.
thought his answers were perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, she was awesome.
Yeah.
She handled it great.
She's gonna be good.
A legacy, that's all about ego. All I am is dust. Kansas said it best when they said, all we are is dust. in the wind. I mean, that's all I am, except for being heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson.
Okay, thanks for sharing.
Weird. Like, okay, Mike Tyson doesn't have an ego? Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Right.
And you sent a clip in, Pat. I didn't see this about Jake Paul being asked a question that he refused to answer.
Yeah.
You sent this clip.
Okay.
Clip 13.
Yes, this is Jacob Dedamore with the ticket in Dallas. This question is for Jake.
Yeah.
Jake, you were just talking about your career and how it's grown. And you've said in the past that you want to be taken seriously as a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
So if that is your goal, when can we expect you to start fighting legitimate contending fighters in your given weight class?
Oh, I think you're the same dumbass from the other venue.
I am
asked that same dumbass question,
and you didn't answer.
And you're sitting here disrespecting Mike Tyson to his face once again.
I asked you a
Do you not think that he's a serious boxer? He walks away.
It's a good comeback for that. But my comeback to his comeback would be, the man's 58 years old, Jake.
We're not disrespecting Mike Tyson.
Right. He's 58. He's nearly 60 years old.
Mike has already developed his legacy. He was the world champion at 20 years old.
I don't have a legacy.
Oh, yeah,
legacy. I'm going to be dead. I don't care about a legacy.
Sorry about that, Mike. I'm just talking to Jake here for a second.
That's just an ego thing. I don't have an ego. I'm just dust.
When are you going to fight fighters?
In the wind.
Real fighters. In your weight class.
1987, 1986.
Awesome.
That's good. But it's really set the stage for tonight, has it not? I'm way more interested than I was, and I was pretty interested to begin with. So this will be fun. I do want Mike to win now. I just decided.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, this has just put me over the top. Want to see the 58-year-old man
destroy the.
Just knock him out.
Destroy the YouTuber.
It'd be fun. Yes. It'd be fun if that happened.
No eating ears, Mike.
Would.
It'd be fun. I don't care if he eats his ears. Just eat them.